Welcome to Bows and Tea with Ellie, and today is our second podcast. The other one, the first one was a success. I got 30, 40 views. That's a win. I thought I was going to get only two. Left tea. People, we trying. You see the background? Not the best, not the best. Actually, they are curtains because Amazon takes forever to get here in Alabama and it's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. That I had to give to New Jersey. I ordered at 8 p.m. on Monday and on Tuesday noon, the package was there. I'm just saying, Amazon, every single state matters. Every single state. Anyway, today's podcast is about ribbons. We're going to talk about ribbons. I know. You need to admit it. Like me, how many ribbons do you own? Tell us. Don't be shy. Nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to judge you. We're going to talk about ribbons today. And with that, I'm going to start saying, hi, my name is Ellie, and I am a ribbon collector. Yeah, a ribbon collector. I don't want to say a ribbon addict because I don't like to use that word. We have a lot of people battling that disease, and we're going to be respectful, even though I'm trying to do things funny. And the other word that I want to use is like quite difficult for me to pronounce. So I'm just going to try to do what is this? Oh, my paper. I'm going to try to say the word. And of course, I have my papers because, brilliant mind, short memory. I am a ribbon hoarder. Hoarder. Because I don't only buy ribbons just for a design. I buy ribbons just because they make me feel good. Every single week, I buy not one, the microphone, not two, not even three, not trees, not even three. Sometimes I buy 5 to 10 ribbons, and this is happening every single week. And I'm not going to lie to you, when I hit that PayPal button paying for, at the moment, I feel happy. But 5 seconds later, I feel regretful. I feel that why am I doing this? I don't even have a plan for this ribbons. Like, and then sometimes I buy ribbons that I don't need. And then I remember that I had to do a chicken and I couldn't, and I didn't found or whatever the ribbon that I actually needed. But I have them and I'm proud of them because I just love them. I just love ribbons. And honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody has their thing. Everybody likes to buy something constantly. If you said that, ooh, I don't buy anything, I don't believe you because we all have things. My husband, he likes to buy things from workout shakes and all kinds of technology gear and he's even making a fence. And now my garage door, my garage door, my God, yeah, my garage door is something is broken. It's been open for the past 5 days, and he says that he's gonna fix it every day, and I'm waiting. But right now, he is building a fence because we are saving money and he doesn't understand that my reality is not his reality. He doesn't understand that I have a full-time job going to every single ribbon web page and scrolling, scrolling, all of them, all of them. I'm looking at ribbons because for me, that's a full-time job and I'm proud of it. I go to every single web page and there's nothing in my mind, nothing that I can say, "Ooh, I'm going to make this wreath, I'm going to make this mantle, I'm going to make this tree." And there's no guidance when it comes to ribbons. It's just let me see what is there and I'll get it. And don't get me started when I'm watching lives that come and sold, like sold 120, sold 101. Like I'm like that cart is full at the end of the live. Then, I come to my sense and I'm like, Ellie, you need to calm down, breathe. And I come back to myself and I understand that I need to let it go. And letting go, I mean, I thought that getting your heart broken was the most awful thing in your life and, letting go someone. No, letting go ribbons, that breaks my heart. That is actually like I go to bed and I'm like, what if it's sold out? What if it's waitlisted? What am I gonna do? What if in Christmas that ribbon is not available anymore? And you start suffering about ribbons. And the worst part is that I have an expensive eye. I love expensive ribbons. Vickerman, D. Steven, Deluxe, I don't know what else. You name them. Like this one, the First Silk, that's the name. That's what I want. I just want to feel that velvet in my hands. And when I do that loop, let's take a moment for it. If it's whimsical, if it has sparkle, if it's embroider, if it's, ooh, I said that word correctly, embroider. Hold on, I need to take a moment because that word for me is like one of the words that I don't use. I do have a list of words that I just prohibit myself because I either say it wrong or I get in trouble. So yeah, I have a list. So that one I'm just gonna remove it and put it in my normal vocabulary because I know how to say it. Embroider. Now see, I messed it up again. Go back. Anyway, so I do have a expensive eye. And I listen, I can spend 40, $50, which let me rephrase that. I can, no, that's not the word. I forced myself to buy a ribbon of $40 a roll, $50. I convinced myself that I had the money for it. If it's 10 yards, right? I'm like, convincing myself that that's enough. I can make two bows. I can make multiple designs. I therapy myself of why I'm going to buy that ribbon that is so expensive because it's 10 yards. Wow. Girl math. But when it comes to the $60 and 5 yards, I don't buy it. And the worst part is that every single ribbon that I'm drooling to have is 5 yards. But I forbid myself to do that. It's very minimum the amount of ribbons that are 5 yards in my collection. But anyway, that's me. I don't know how you feel. And the problem is that I've got to the point that I make decisions in my life, financial decisions. For example, do I really need to do my nails? Do I really need to spend $130 in a full set and a pedicure when I can use that money to buy myself some ribbons? And I think that is wrong. But every time, ribbons win. Every single time. Every single time I go for the ribbon because that's my mindset right now. Like 20 years ago, I wanted every single makeup from MAC. Now I barely do my makeup. I don't have anywhere to go. So you go through stages in your life and you have priorities different time, And right now, my priority is my business. So I invest in my business. The only problem is that it's expensive. It's expensive business. Every time is a new ribbon, a new color, a new pattern, a new bling, a new Christmas collection. Don't get me started with Christmas. Like they are already selling Christmas and I'm going cuckoo. I'm going cuckoo because I still don't have a design in mind. And that's the problem. When you buy ribbons, when you don't even have a design in your mind, and that's when you mess it up, because when you actually have a design, then you need a ribbon, and then you spend all your money in whatever ribbon that you saw that had bling bling, and now you had to make another order to get the ribbon that you actually needed. You see where I'm going? You need to be smart when it comes to buying ribbons. You need to make sure that what you buy is what you actually going to use, because you need to be intentional. You need to be intentional because at the end, even though we love ribbons, this is your business. And you need to make a balance. How much money am I getting and how much money am I putting out there to keep my business? So if you ask me right now, and I know all of you are in the same situation, we are getting less money and we are putting more money over there. So incoming money, barely breathing. Outgoing ribbon money, thriving. And we need to change that. And I'm not saying that we should not buy ribbons, because let's be realistic. I'm making an order today because of some ribbons that I like. But you need to be smart. You need to go through your stash, because I know you have a stash. We all do. You probably have a rack, you probably have a hamper full of ribbons, and you need to go through it and you need to check, because maybe, just maybe, you have the ribbon that you need. It's just that you don't remember, because sometimes we grab that ribbon, we get excited, we buy it, we receive it, we appreciate her beauty. Then we have another design that we are doing, because we are going to use that for another design that we it's not in our mind yet, but we know we're going to use it, and you just throw it there. And weeks pass and you forget about it. Tell me if you can relate to that. It happens. Okay? So look at ribbons you bought probably 2 months ago, and see what can you create with those ribbons that you already have. Simple as that. And there, you being smart. There, you are taking care of your investment. There, you are taking care of your business, and you are taking care of your financial situation. You can try new patterns. You can mix those patterns. You can be more adventurous when it comes to making your bows. I'm working on that right now because I am very monochromatic. If I'm using a yellow, everything has to match with yellow, and I need to have this size and this size with this size. Like I need to break that pattern, and actually is the most difficult task that I'm dealing with right now. And because I'm spending so much money in ribbon, and I actually want to see the profit of what I'm selling, I'm working on that. I'm just admiring other designers that are more aggressive when it comes in pairing, and I'm just loving that. I'm learning from them how to protect my investment. So you can do that. You can also check on other designers and ask them, like, how do they pair, how can they use different texture. And honestly, that's part of the growth. That growth is going to help you to use what you already have and protect your investment. There is that. Right now, I mentioned that the Christmas season, you need to be smart with Christmas. Okay? You need to be smart. You need to use your chat GPT or your take notes and see how many designs you're going to make just from to have your stock. If you already have orders, what you're going to need for that order, but don't start buying like a crazy, because then you're going to have a bunch of Christmas ribbons over there that you are not going to be using, and that's money down the drain. And this is the lesson of the day: buy with intention. And you know that, I know that, and we need to apply it. We need to apply it. It's very important to apply it. And I don't see myself applying that, but I will. And then when you sell a wreath, or you do a Christmas tree, or you do a mantle, or you do a centerpiece, treat yourself. Go buy yourself that ribbon that you wanted 2 weeks ago, or maybe a coffee, or maybe a dress, or do your nails, or do something because you work for it. Okay? So try to accommodate your situation into a win-win for everyone that is involved. You have your suppliers, you lawyer to your suppliers, you buy what you need from your suppliers, but you also protecting your investment, and you are protecting yourself of having a bunch of material, a bunch of supplies that at the end they are going to stay there, and they are not going to move forward. They are not going to make a financial benefit for you. So here's today's assignment: go to your room, take a break from designing, take a break from everything. And remember, this is a weekly assignment. You don't have to do it today, so please don't run. Just take a moment. It will take you a few hours. If you don't have a rack, get yourself a rack, or whatever tool you use to organize, and organize all those ribbons. Okay, organize them, make a list, because I have bought ribbons twice, and that's unacceptable behavior. There's no reason why I should be buying two ribbons that are the same. There, I was not smart. I was just driven by the emotion that I love that ribbon, and I didn't realize that I already had it. And why? Because because probably I bought it 2 weeks ago and I didn't use it because I didn't have a plan for it, and I just throw it out there. That's my food. Hold on. My DoorDash food. Yay. I need to stop. Anyway, where was I? So you're gonna organize that room, and it's actually gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Make it fun. Organize it the way you want it, and you probably will rediscover completely a new vision of your ribbons. So do that. And we're gonna go to the ribbons, because I've been telling you that, I'm not buying ribbons, and I cannot control myself. And also, when you buying your ribbons, be mindful about what you're buying. I'm gonna work on this one. This is a chicken that I'm gonna be doing in a must wreath. I want a very farmhouse, so I bought this beautiful deluxe 4 inches. It's a gigam, like black and white. Another deluxe that is this beautiful sunflowers. It's gonna be gorgeous, and it's gonna be perfect with all the florals that I'm gonna be using. So here I have two budget price ribbons that are designer, and I'm gonna add a more high-end ribbon to the combo, and it's this beautiful gingham white and red from this Steven. So the beauty about making a bow is that you don't have to use all the ribbons from the same quality. You can actually mix and match, and there you protecting your investment. With this, I will be ending my podcast up today, and I hope to see you next week. We're gonna talk about social media, because that's very important. And yeah, remember, now that you're done enjoying the podcast, follow, like, share. You can do that. It's very simple. It takes only seconds. And thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being part of this journey, me doing a podcast. I know I need to get better. I need to get a better backdrop. I need to drink more tea because this is bows and tea and I'm barely drinking. There's my baby. He already wake up. He's like, Mama, hurry. I need some love. He's very romantic. Mm, and this is so good. Anyway, you can check all my socials, Ribbons by Ellie. And if you're interested in seeing my designs and maybe get one, you can go to www. Why am I saying www? I'm so stupid. Anyway, just go ribbonsbyellie.com and you will get me. And yeah, let's go. It's time to go. It's time to go. Bye.